Creating an ambassador program will help amplify your volunteer efforts and maximize your community outreach. An ambassador, by definition, is a person who acts as a representative or promoter of a specific activity. Synonyms include campaigner, representative, promoter, champion, supporter, backer, and booster. All Goodwill ambassadors share in our belief that Goodwill changes lives through the power of work. They understand our business model and have a clear understanding of the programs and services we provide. They volunteer at Goodwill events, speak at local groups, organize special activities, and support Goodwill in many different ways. When starting your ambassador program, the best place to start is with your known assets. You already have a large group of ambassadors, they just need to know it. Every director, each person in your management team, every store manager, and every employee at your Goodwill has their own sphere of influence, comprised of friends, family, and business associates who already are engaged with Goodwill in some fashion. But have they heard the Goodwill story? Are they familiar with your mission? Have your board of directors and Goodwill staff make a list of their closest connections with whom they would like to share both the Goodwill story and their own personal story of why they are involved with the organization. There are several ways to make contact and invite those on the list to experience the Goodwill story, but personal invitations tend to make a greater impact rather than massed e-blasts out to a large database. Invite these new contacts to join you and learn about Goodwill. Start with your existing sphere of influence, and when they come on board, have them invite 2 friends, and so on. At your Goodwill's Lunch and Learn events, guests are provided information on everything about Goodwill, your history, business model, mission, programs, and services. A nice mix of video, photos, and speakers is very important. The Lunch and Learns always begin with introductions and the opportunity for those in attendance to meet and network with others. Immediately after the lunch and presentations, attendees are offered a behind-the-scenes tour of store operations. Next, gather feedback from attendees and ask them if they'd like information on becoming a Goodwill ambassador. Of course, always make sure that you do a personal follow-up within the next couple of days to thank each person for attending and take the opportunity to ask if any questions came to mind after the event. There are many people and organizations in the community doing great things and spreading goodwill in various ways. Take time to recognize those doing exemplary community work at an event that will highlight their accomplishments. Create awards to show that you truly value your ambassadors' contributions and let them know they are appreciated. Plus, when you invite each awardee to an event, with them will come those within their own personal professional sphere of influences, so you'll be able to spread the word of Goodwill even further. Those who have attended your Lunch and Learns and the awards dinner are now ambassadors. They have learned the story of Goodwill that they will share with others. Have them take pride in being a Goodwill ambassador. Continue to keep them engaged, and they will share your message. There are an infinite number of ways to directly engage with ambassadors and prospects, and many new ideas will come directly from the ambassadors themselves. Consider gathering a small group to brainstorm opportunities for ambassadors to gather. Make it meaningful, speaking to their desires to actively give back to the community, and remember to simply have fun. Ambassador socials are a great way to bring your ambassadors together to share their own stories and network with each other. They are held at the business of an active ambassador, and the underlining principle is to provide a venue for your growing list of ambassadors to interact, socialize, and yes, have fun. There are also many great volunteer opportunities for you and your ambassadors. At Goodwill Manasota, we have various programs, including the Goodwill Good Readers program, which began as a way to assist elementary school literacy efforts in our community. The Good Readers are ambassadors who visit schools with high number of children living at or below the poverty level. And at the end of the reading hour, each student is provided a gently used book from Goodwill to keep as their very own. There are smiles all around as the students and ambassadors interact together, and the ambassadors will always leave with a warm and sense of accomplishment and purpose. Another great program Goodwill Minnesota does is called the Good Futures Program. This program utilizes our ambassadors as mentors to young adults who are transitioning out of the foster care system. With a partnership with the Children's Guardian Fund, our ambassadors are working one-on-one with these young adults to help them create a resume, fill out a college or technical school application, understand renter's agreement, or anything else they might need. Some ambassadors love to help with coordinating events. They are also great assets in finding sponsors, helping to gather auction items, and generate interest. Never overlook those in your closest sphere of influence. They want to help and know the ultimate goal is to raise awareness and money to advance your mission. Goodwill continues to change lives through the power of work, and the impact of employment and services provided to the greater community is massive. Every day, those who work at Goodwill hear this familiar phrase, "I had no idea Goodwill did that," and then you can fill in the blank. The Goodwill story is too important not to share through a well-managed ambassador program that creates the opportunity and the bond with supporters in the community. Ambassadors offer a deeper and more robust level to your marketing, public relations, outreach, and donations. Ambassadors are Goodwill's army of raving fans. Enlist them today.